Sustainable architecture is crucial in today's urban spaces because it directly addresses the pressing challenges of climate change and resource depletion. Imagine cities where buildings not only minimize energy consumption, but also produce their own energy through solar panels and green roofs. This isn't just a dream, it's a necessity. By using eco-friendly materials and innovative designs, we can reduce waste and lower carbon footprints. Think about the benefits: improved air quality, reduced urban heat, and enhanced biodiversity. Plus, sustainable buildings create healthier environments for us to live and work in. Incorporating nature into our urban landscapes, like vertical gardens and parks, fosters community and well-being. Ultimately, sustainable architecture is not just about aesthetics. It's about creating resilient cities that can thrive for generations to come. It's time we embrace this approach for a better, more sustainable future. 40% of global emissions are directly linked to our building, whether during the construction or operation phase. 1 ton of concrete emits roughly 1 ton of CO2. And currently, 150 tons of concrete are made every second. The impact of architecture and buildings on our society and planet is significant, and humanity has no choice but to make changes in order to keep going. Here are some numbers on sustainable architecture nowadays. The green building market in the US is expected to hit $99.8 billion by 2023. California's Energy Efficiency Strategic Plan aimed at making all new residential construction in this US state zero net energy by 2020. Green building industry statistics show that the global green construction materials market was forecasted to reach $1 trillion in 2020. Green buildings achieve a 7% increase in asset value compared to non-green ones. Statistics are quite rare, and the definition of green building can vary depending on the country. But sustainable architecture will surely and strongly grow in the coming years. I'm listing some elements of the best ways architecture can become more sustainable in the future. Reducing applies to everything. Reducing the size of our buildings to what we truly need. Reducing the energy use. Reducing the heat loss as much as possible, or reducing the waste. We are used to destroying our old buildings and reconstructing with brand new material. This is usually cheaper, so we don't even think about it. Sustainable architecture aims at reusing the available material as much as possible, and starts the design phase around what is available. It also applies to the operation of the building, where air heat can be reused to heat water, food waste can be reused as compost, etc. New buildings represent a small share of the built environment, so instead of using natural land to build more, we should focus on retrofitting or recycling old buildings in a sustainable way. Sustainable architecture also means thinking ahead and using materials that could be recycled in a few years. Buildings should be oriented to make the best of their environments, facing the sun or allowing the wind to blow through them, etc. Smaller and more compact buildings are also more sustainable, as they reduce not only the needed material, but also the surface and volume that would need to be heated or cooled. Nature is important in sustainable architecture, and can be used to protect from the sun and the heat in warm countries, or to provide sustainable insulation on the roof in colder locations. Bringing back nature also allows for biodiversity to thrive where it is not even present.